Please remain standing and join Michelle Riley in the singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. And thank you, Michelle. That was beautiful. Mr. President, honored platform guests, staff and faculty, invited guests, family, friends, and our graduates. Good afternoon and welcome to the Nova Scotia Community College Shelburne Campus Convocation 2014. My name is Mary Thompson. I'm the principal here at NSCC Shelburne, and this is a very special day for our graduates as we celebrate their success, hard work, and dedication in meeting their respective program requirements. Today we have 98 graduates that will be receiving certificates and diplomas in some 8 different NSCC programs that are delivered here at Shelburne campus. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you, our graduates, and wish you all the best in your future. And I hope your time at Shelburne campus has been both enjoyable and productive and has laid a foundation for your future career opportunities. We're very proud of your accomplishments and look forward to following your success in the future. And as you step into the next phase of your life, we are pleased that we were a part of your journey and hope that you will stay connected to us. Now, to quote a favorite author of mine, Dr. Seuss, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you steer yourself in any direction you choose." I also want to take this opportunity to say a very special thank you to all of our staff and faculty who together make Shelburne campus a very special place of learning for our students. Could I ask all of our staff and faculty to just stand for a minute to be recognized? It is their dedication and commitment that truly makes Shelburne a special place. Now, at this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests, and I would ask that each person rise as their name is called. And in the front row, starting to my far right, we have Marlene McClellan, who is the Dean of the School of Health and Human Services. Ian McLeod, Dean, School of Business and Applied Arts and New Media. Tara Lee Hammond, the Dean of the School of Access and Flexible Learning Solutions. Monica Foster, Vice President, Administrative Services. Michelle Lane, Vice President, Advancement. Kathy McLean, Vice President, Learner and College Development. Roz Penfound, our Vice President Academic. Jane Davies, the Executive Director of the Nova Scotia Foundation and Alumni. Carol Fox, the Executive Director of Corporate Relations. Don Bureau, our President. And Carla Wilms, our Academic Chair and Site Manager. Now in the second row, starting to my far right, we have Lucy Canary, the Dean of School of Trades and Technology. Kathleen Allen, the Dean of Student Services. Gary Elliott, Dean, Academic Quality Assurance and Program Development. Roger Taylor, the Warden, the Municipality of Shelburne. Sterling Beliveau, the MLA for Queens and Shelburne. Irene Baker, Councillor, Town of Clarks Harbor. Hella Jorgensen, our Campus Registrar. Patsy McDonald, our College Registrar. Marie-Louise D'Entremont-Gray, our Manager of Student Services. And Dwayne Dakin, our Academic Chair. And our faculty members sitting in the front row from the far right, Jerry Fleming, Faculty Access. Frank Renault, Faculty Access. Wendy McGill, Faculty Business. Ann Lovett, Faculty Access. Faculty Business. Thea Atkinson, Faculty Business. Lynn Lamrock, Faculty Continuing Care. Kurt Gowdy, Faculty Plumbing. Sean McCauley, Faculty Electrical and Construction. Barbara Smith, Faculty Access. Donna Miro, Faculty Business. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Don Bureau, the President of the Nova Scotia Community College.
Well, good afternoon. You know, today is one of the most special days of the year for the Nova Scotia Community College. And this is one of the highest honors I have as the president of the college, to stand on this stage, to share with you, our graduates, a few words, and in a moment to present you with your certificate or your diploma. But before I begin, I want to share with our graduates a little secret. And you must promise me you won't tell anybody. I have a deep fear of speaking in public. And you would probably think that could be an issue given my job, because it's a critical aspect of what I do. In fact, a number of years ago, I shared with my youngest son that I have a fear of public speaking. But I said to him, you know, I'm pretty comfortable with the other aspects of my job. And without missing a beat, this young man looked me right in the eye and he said, Dad, that's like a pilot saying they're comfortable with all aspects of the job except for the landing part. Well, that same son is now 17 years old. He's coming to NSCC this fall. And I gotta tell you, I dread a year from now when he's sitting in the audience listening to one of my speeches. But after bringing me down a peg or two, he gave me some very good advice. He said, Dad, to remain calm when speaking in public, simply tell a story. And that's what I plan to do this afternoon. So this story begins last December, because you see, my parents are in their late 80s, and sadly, my mother has Alzheimer's. And just before Christmas, as a family, we had to make a very difficult decision to move my parents from their home of over 50 years and to move into a seniors complex. Folks, it was one of the most difficult decisions of my life. Well, the first evening in their new home, I joined them for supper. It was a large dining room where all the residents went to have their evening meal. And as we ate our supper, my father noticed another resident at the far side of the dining room that caught his attention. And throughout the meal, he said a number of times, "I recognize that woman from somewhere, but I just can't remember where." Well, when we were finished eating our supper, we walked over, we introduced ourselves, and it turns out that that individual was a retired medical doctor who set my father's broken arm many years ago. In fact, it was many, many years ago, because you see, she is 105 years old. And my father, who is now 87, was a young teenager when she treated him 75 years ago, and he hadn't seen her since. My father introduced me to her, and only as an 87-year-old man can do, he said, "This is my son. He's the president of the Nova Scotia Community College, and I have no idea what he does to keep himself busy all day." Well, that evening, I had an hour-long conversation with that doctor, and she shared with me a number of stories from her life as a country physician. And in speaking with her, it became very apparent that she had a very successful and gratifying life. I felt very honored to be in her presence. And as she spoke, she shared with me some themes of her life that I think are very relevant today. The first is entrepreneurship. As she told me about her life, I found her to be very entrepreneurial. And while one can consider her to have been a small business operator, when she was running her medical practice in rural communities, her entrepreneurial spirit went far beyond that. She was truly a pioneer in becoming a doctor at a time when such a profession was very male-dominated. She had a vision of how healthcare should be provided, and she was not afraid of taking a risk. She exuded positivity, and she possessed a deep resiliency to use her skills and knowledge in very creative ways to help strengthen the communities around her. You know, graduates, I believe having an entrepreneurial spirit is a very powerful force. In fact, it's been said having an entrepreneurial spirit, in its broadest definition, is the most powerful asset that we have to address the challenges facing the world today. So graduates, I hope you never ask yourself the question, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? But instead, I hope you ask yourself the question, what type of entrepreneur you want to be. Whether operating a small business, working for a large company, or volunteering for a social initiative, the province of Nova Scotia, now more than ever, needs you to be creative, resilient, and proactive in using your advanced skills and knowledge to help build the economy and quality of life of our province. In short, we need you to be as entrepreneurial as you can possibly be. The second theme that I found so powerful emerged from the fact that she had been an immigrant to Canada. This amazing woman of 105 years told me stories of how she had to overcome barriers that were far beyond simply being one of only a few female doctors practicing in Atlantic Canada 75 years ago. Being new to her country, not having many friends or family members nearby, gave her an insight into the importance of being open and welcoming to everyone living in our communities. As we spoke more, it became very evident that she loved philosophy. And she quoted one of her favorite philosophers, and I wrote down what she said. She said, "The mystery of human existence lies not just in staying alive, but in finding something to live for." And she explained to me that one of the main purposes of her life was to embrace diversity and to help others be successful when facing challenges. Graduates, as we continue to live and work in an ever-expanding global economy, the province of Nova Scotia will need to be as welcoming as possible. As you undertake the next stage of your lives, please never underestimate the impact that you can have by having a purpose of helping others be successful, especially those facing a barrier or a challenge. In fact, as I look around this venue today, I know there are many individuals joining us who have been very instrumental in helping you, our graduates, reach your success and to at times help overcome barriers. Whether they are family, friends, members of the NSCC staff, there are people in your lives who have helped you. So graduates, I have one final request. You have one last task before you officially complete your program. I want you to think for a moment of a person who's been instrumental in helping you reach the success that we are here to celebrate today. And I ask you to think of that person because at NSCC we have a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and to wave and make eye contact with somebody in the room as a way to say thank you for helping you reach your success. So graduates, please stand up and give a wave to somebody in the room, please. Thank you, and graduates, I am pleased to announce that you have officially completed your program. Congratulations. Great job. And before I conclude, there's one other group of individuals joining us today that I want to take a moment to recognize. For decades, our alumni have been driven by a deep purpose to find creative and entrepreneurial ways to help their communities. I want to acknowledge our alumni who are with us this afternoon. If you're a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, would you please now stand up to be recognized? So graduates, in conclusion, on behalf of the entire college, please accept our congratulations. And if any of you have a fear of speaking in public like I do, my advice for you is simple. Spend some time with our most cherished of community assets, our seniors. They will truly inspire you to be entrepreneurial in your own unique ways. They will inspire you to have an impact on your communities by embracing diversity. And they will inspire you to tell stories. Graduates, again, thank you for choosing NSCC, and in a phrase, you rock. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very honored to have the pleasure of announcing this year's graduates from the School of Access, School of Business, and the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Access. For the Adult Learning Program, Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults, a program delivered in partnership with the Department of Labor and Advanced Education. Burton Harris. Althea Hodgins. Paula Hunt. Jamie McDonald Lankard, honors. Candace McGilvery. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in the Adult Learning Program. Mr. President, the candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Business. For the Certificate in Office Administration, J.C. Atwood. Stephanie Benham. Clarence Butler. Charity Messenger. Christina Stoddard Honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in office administration. For the Diploma in Business Administration, Catherine Fay. Susan Kenny. Michelle Mead. Suzanne Newell. Lisa Nickerson. Brenda Sears Honors. For the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting, Alicia Hemian, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in business administration. The graduates of the Library and Information Technology program completed their diplomas through part-time online delivery. They reside in other communities and provinces and thus are unable to be with us today. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. For the Certificate in Continuing Care, Haley Corkum, honors. Jenny Ray D'Entremont, honors. Gedget Kendrick. Angelica Lamrock, honors. Paula Larkin, honors. Kimberly Lonas, honors. Victoria Mood. Haley Morash. Carla Nickerson, honors. Jordan Nickerson, honors. Kayla Nickerson, honors. Shayla Smith. Corbin Stewart, honors. Lisa Simmons, honors. Kayla Thompson, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in continuing care.
Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology. For the certificate in electrical construction and industrial, Stephen Anthony, honors. Jonathan Beck, honors. Shane Crosby. Dominic D'Entremont, honors. Kyle Duff. Jacob Godin, honors. Michael Lawson, honors. Lucas McKinnon, honors. Marco Rotterdink, honors. Joshua Sonia. Larry Smith, honors.
Larry, how are you? Nice to see you.
William Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in the electrical construction and industrial. For the certificate in plumbing, Samuel Corning. Joseph Fudge. Jason Johnson. Travis Nickerson. Ryan Park, honors. Aaron Peltier. John Purnett. Gregory Perry. Zedric Purdy. Jeff Ross, honors. Okay, okay. John Trethway. James Whidden. Lucas Wynot. Nicholas Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in plumbing. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 graduates of the Shelburne campus, NSCC.
Before proceeding to the presentation of the major awards, I would like to take a moment to recognize the special accomplishments of a number of our graduates. A special student success celebration was held last night, and recognition was given to graduates who achieve highest academic standing in their respective programs. We also presented several awards for other special accomplishments by graduating students. I would ask that all those graduates please stand and be recognized here this afternoon for their success. I have the pleasure of introducing major awards. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has achieved the highest academic standing. This year, the award is awarded to a graduate from the Library Information and Technology program, and this individual is in our next-door neighbor, Prince Edward Island, and couldn't be here with us today. Her name is Crystal Dion. The Board of Governors Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. I would ask Carol Fox, Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors, to please come forward to present this award to Alicia Himian. The Nova Scotia Community College Foundation Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and whose service and leadership has made a difference in the lives of others. I would ask Jane Davies to present this award, Executive Director, Nova Scotia Community College Foundation and Alumni. This year, the award is presented to Jonathan Beck. The President's Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. I would ask Don Bureau, President, to please come forward to present this award to Kimberly LaHomes. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. Interestingly enough, this year, we have two recipients who had exact equal grades. So I would ask Lucy Canary, Dean, Trades and Technology, to please come forward to present 2 times, I guess. And the first winner, we will hand this award to Jonathan Beck. And of course, to the equal recipient, we would ask Michael Lawson to please come forward.
When asked for help with this introduction, faculty immediately commented that Paula was a model student who worked hard all year and helped her classmates. She participated in many campus activities, including our Mad Dash fundraising run, the Community Chili Cook-Off, and was the class rep on the Student Association. Paula was a PCW years ago and took a break before deciding to return to the healthcare field and enrolled in the continuing care program. Please welcome your 2014 valedictorian, Paula Larkin.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family, faculty, staff, and platform guests. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your valedictorian. It truly is an honor. My name is Paula Larkin, and I am in the CCA class. Deciding to go back to college as an adult student was a big decision. Having heard from past students that the CCA course was a very informed one and has a lot of hands-on clinical hours, I was excited and yet hesitant at the same time to apply. Not having just myself to consider, but my family responsibilities as well. As it turned out, my worries were quickly set aside. My husband, children, and parents were an enormous help to me this past year, and I never could have accomplished arriving to this day without them, and I thank them so much. On the first day of classes, many students seemed very nervous. Would people like us? Where do we sit? Will we make friends? As it turned out, we all had nothing to worry about. Everyone seemed quickly to make friends and become comfortable on campus. It did not take our class long to become friends and supporters of one another. In the CCA class, the ladies are wonderful, and our profession is very lucky to have them joining it. They are kind, caring, and compassionate people that it has been a privilege to study and work alongside of. Having great people to do this journey with makes things even better. Our CCA instructor embodies what a nurse and teacher should be: caring, experienced, engaging, a mentor. And I speak for the whole CCA class when we say thank you very much. You truly are wonderful, and we thank you for giving us the knowledge and the tools that we need to be successful CCAs. It is also important to meet different people outside of your own comfort zone. I put myself out there and met some great other students and staff. Everyone has been very friendly, and all the staff is truly caring at Shelburne campus. This goes from staff right to the kitchen ladies, you can't beat their cooking, and to the office staff and everyone in between. It always made us smile to be in the cafeteria at lunch and hear the teachers laughing out loud enough that everyone could hear them. It always used to make me think, these people like each other, they like where they are, they like what they do, and that always showed in the classroom. The camaraderie at the Shelburne campus has been one of the true pleasures of the college year. And then there were the extra fun activities. There was nothing quite like seeing students duct taped to a wall, running around looking for hidden Easter eggs because they know one's got a loony or a toonie in it, or walking around the halls in their onesie pajamas. So as we graduate today, I want to remind all my fellow college mates to work hard and you will succeed. That is not to say that everyone does not have setbacks. We all do, and this is a part of life. But what makes people successful in their professional and personal lives is knowing how to get past any setbacks and to keep going forward. Whether this means doing it alone or knowing when to ask for help. And do not be afraid to put yourself out there. Ask questions, show interest, become involved. It was not easy for me to come up here and speak. I find public speaking rather nerve-wracking, but here I am. And I am proud to be able to say I took a chance and I accomplished that. In the years to come, if a time arises that you are nervous, I hope that I pop into your head. I don't remember her name or all she said in her speech, but I do remember she said to put myself out there, ask questions, show interest, and become involved. As for our education, even though this year is over, our education should not be over. Education does not need to be thought about just in terms of going to school for a year or more. Think of education as stepping stones. You can go forward on a few, stop and do what you need to do, and keep on walking to the next stone. Continuing to learn means we are always continuing to grow. Stepping stones can be hard to walk on, but they can also be lots of fun. Enjoy learning experiences that come your way. So while you are working hard at your careers, don't forget to also have fun, make a bucket list, and enjoy your life. Happy graduation day.
Thank you, Paula, for sharing your story with us this afternoon. We really appreciated it. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, as our celebration is drawing to a close, again, I want to thank Paula for that very inspirational speech. It was wonderful. Now, before we go, we have one more important activity. After you received your credential on stage, you were presented with an NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today you will shed your gown, your connection to NSCC, however, it doesn't stop there. Yesterday, you were students, today you're graduates, but you're forever NSCC alumni. My sincere thanks and appreciation to all who have worked so hard to make this day a very special one, and to all of you for joining us here today to celebrate the 2014 graduates. We'll be concluding, and after that we will invite you to join us next door for refreshments and to further congratulate our graduates. As the processional leaves, we will join in the next room. I would ask now everyone to stand and please remain in place until the recessional has left the building. Convocation 2014 is now over.